stop this for a second. For one thing, I teach class a little differently. As we're gonna go over the data, y'all write that shit down, work that shit out, and help RELLIKSKOOL figure some shit out. I'm Poodle. They never let me out. I'm one of them motherfuckers that enjoy the hunt a little bit too much, so I'm usually the last resort. Killer, you trying, man. I told that fool you need to go hunt. Killer over there trying to find any sinks or symbols in that daughter's case that killed the mother, and the mother was real religious, but the daughter was putting spells and curses and killed the mom and like cooked her up and shit. So, y'all know the motto at RELLIKSKOOL: welcome. Clock in, pair of fresh eyes. They call me Poodle. Everybody knows me, but nobody knows me. So, let's get started. This is where I would be in the Summer Wells case, because a lot of things lead to the powers that be. A lot of people know there's a problem with sex trafficking from the types of Tony Hamlin to the scenario with Epstein Island. Why, when, where, what they need all this for in the bigger scheme of things. We do a lot of studies, we do a lot of news, we do a lot of bringing the truth to you here. If you like what we doing, I ain't got no shame. I'm not like Killer trying to save everybody. I let it all burn. I don't give a fuck. I am that evolved hybrid. The in between. I think it has a lot to do with the people around that area, scenarios around that area, and the fact that they do have a lot of this kind of shit going on, and there's such a need for it. The sacrifices, weird shit like Bohemian and cold people, there's all kinds. I'm not saying it leads back to any particular thing. I'm just saying you'll find sinks for the coat and everything. Clock in.
If I were to sell you a pill, how many times can I sell you a pill or a gram of coke or a gram of meth? Once. Once you consume it, it's gone. Mm-hmm. How many times can I sell you a woman or a child? Hundreds. Hundreds of times.
Damn, Killer. It's so good.
What's up, everybody? Let's kill him. I'm gonna kill this channel. I wanna welcome y'all to RELLIKSKOOL, where we all gather and submit our process data on situations, on cases, shit going on in this crazy world right now. So everybody, grab the pen, clock in, and let RELLIKSKOOL class begin. So I wanted to bring some facts to light. In East Tennessee, on the sex trafficking going on and how those numbers have risen tenfold in the last decade. Some of y'all like, dude, why you wear a mask? Should we talk about shit like this? Should be crazy out in the real world. RELLIKSKOOL, we got all of y'all. We got all of them. We got all of those. And we got certain images that help everything keep going smooth. This mask ain't new. This mask was there from the jump. Been killing long enough. You already know. With the Guardian mask. You never know. Dealing with shit like this. These people got some sense. On the run. We got some sense. So I wanted to bring some facts to light. In East Tennessee, on the sex trafficking going on, and how those numbers have risen tenfold in the last decade, especially the last sex trafficking going on in or around the home of the Summer Wells kids. A missing child of East Tennessee. Still not found. In 2011, TBI did a research study called Tennessee Human Sex Trafficking and its impact on children and youth. Many, if not all agencies in Tennessee participated in this study, including Hawkins County Sheriff's Department and Rogersville Police Department. In this report, you see a map that shows the trafficking by county correlations to the interstate system. Tennessee is the hub for human trafficking, it seems. In the same survey, Hawkins County reported they had 6 to 15 minor human sex trafficking cases with a less than 1% conviction rate. They had 6 to 15 minor human sex trafficking cases with a less than 1% conviction rate. Now I ain't glitched. I just said it again. As a result of this study, TBI created the H2U, the Human Trafficking Unit, and developed the Tennessee Human Trafficking Hotline. The statewide number of hotline calls has gone from 66 in 2015 to over 1,200 in 2021. DCS made the most calls to the hotline by a long shot. Minor cases have always outnumbered all other forms of human trafficking, but lately the numbers are off the charts. Minor victims ranged in the age in 2023 from 5 months to 17 years old. There were 11 reported cases of victims 0 to 6 years of age. TBI HT unit conducted 15 operations in 2023. A total of 17 victims was recovered. Around 60 operations have been conducted over the last 10 years. TBI, HT unit, has teamed up with TBI and DCS to conduct additional operations to rescue minors who they believe may be at risk of being trafficked. These operations also focus on missing children. Is this why DCS was involved in the Wells home? Do you think the now missing Summer Wells was at high risk of being trafficked? Killers heard the rumors of a sex ring operated allegedly by Don Wells, the father of Summer Wells.
See, when Don and all them moved in here, they, where that shed is, they put a single wire. They took and put a 4x8 piece of plywood up, advertising sex and stuff. I mean, whatever you want was like, yeah.
Oh, with Summer?
Well, with Rose, she was in on it.
Rose, like who?
Rose died. He was missing.
So before, you knew Rose Black?
Huh?
You knew Rose Black?
Yeah. Yeah, she was in on that prostitution.
Before any of you say, yeah, Fred said, Killer would like to point out that Fred isn't the only one who has spoken about Don's alleged sex ring. A sex worker from Nashville, the Nashville area, also painted a clear picture of the sex ring, a drug ring, said it had been run by Don and another passenger who rode with him a time or two.
Oh, it's a holiday, and she said that when Don came in there, he was in there regularly every 2 or 3 weeks. He waited to pick down there to where she was at. And he did bring somebody with him several times, but she never knew he was.
Was he a regular of her?
Yeah. She was a regular of hers and many others.
Oh, many others. Wow.
Yeah, there's like 5 to 7 girls there at all times. Usually they would kick a net down there in one room and cut and kill some children in another room. I mean, they had her all on a drug ring going down there.
Did she give you did she tell you when she left or?
It was close to Christmas.
This past?
It was around Christmas.
Wow, so just this past Christmas?
Huh?
Just this past Christmas?
Yeah.
Did she know about missing Summer or somehow?
No, he never mentioned anything about none of that.
Wow, so she saw him after Summer went missing.
Yeah. But he never mentioned anything about none of that.
Oh my gosh.
While I was there to be a service to Don and his family, Don thought it would be better to run off and smoke crack the whole time I was gone. There's even an informational missing persons report made on him so that it didn't go over the air and YouTube grab a hold to it. Then I left, came home, and on the 22nd, this fool ran off again. It was gone. He spent Christmas out there smoking crack. Running around with hookers and shit. Coming back with lipstick and panties in the car and shit. Coming home cracked out of his fucking mind.
But she was under like a hotel up deal.
Yeah.
Like a hotel on the outside anyways, and then in the back it was another deal.
Like in the back, maybe it was like a bar or something, or what?
And it was like a complicated drug. I mean, they drugs back there, they crack back there, they did all kinds of things back there.
He spoke
about how business was slow in downtown Knoxville, they were driven into the holler to get that additional work and being paid in droves. Trips to and from Knoxville for drugs were often mentioned when people around Don spoke about his actions. The same for Andy, who was said to have gone to Knoxville all the damn time and shortly after someone went missing.
That on separate occasions, Don Wells and Jody Sue's boyfriend Andrew Bernard would run off at night and be gone 3 to 4 days. According to Jody Sue, Don Wells would put his vehicle in neutral and sneak off the property and go to Knoxville. Check it out.
He would just sneak up in the light, and I'd know by the next morning, Candace would be like, hey, did you hear Donnelly? I'm like, yep. And we'd know that he would be gone. Yeah, it's just like Monster, he had his patterns too. And so in that way, we knew when each were doing their runoffs or whatever it was, you know, but yeah. But they were pretty open about it, plus everybody around the area knew.
We also heard Jody Sue speak about a man named Stoney showing Andy B a van full of guns in the back. The fuck?
What you're seeing here is it's communications from Andy to, or pardon me, Jody to someone else, right? Now, in this, it says Andy was locked up with a few years ago. Anyway, he came in for tires today. He recognized Andy, chatted, etc. Right? Andy says he was a bit funny acting though, etc. Anyway, at the end, he asked Andy to come to the van. Now, maybe Andy didn't work on the van, someone else did, and that another technician worked the tire, and then he saw Andy and he invited Andy over, and so Andy never actually had any contact with that van up until the point that Stoney was asked Andy Bernard on over to look at the van. He mumbled something about girls, then opened the door and told Andy to look. There were girls in the van, obviously being prostituted and scared to fucking death.
Why is his behavior fucking normal in that motherfucking area? Almost said holler. It's from the city to the holler. All this information is alleged, but open for critical discussions. To bring some motherfucking awareness that this shit is going on.
That they accused me of selling my daughter's adult. You know what I did? Fucking TBI, FBI. Accused me of selling my daughter's adult. You know what I did?
Marianne said that shit.
No, I took the TBI. I hope they're listening to this phone call. I went and $2,000 on my bank account and went to Knoxville and bought $2,000 worth of fucking shit. I fucking give dope away all night for 2 days. They followed me. I had 5 or 6 agents following me for 2 days. And then when I got on the freeway and went home, they was on the freeway with me, and I outrun them all except for one car. One of them
Be more careful with that.
No, they know what I did.
Watching it. Yeah, they probably don't care about you using drugs, to be honest. It's probably just watching to see.
They do, but they was the one talking to them first.
That's totally.
They told me that they had information that I sent my daughter to a drug dealer for fucking dope. So I showed them different. I'm sorry. Man, my daughter's probably on the fucking streets right now somewhere. Nobody's listening to me.
Tell me we can't do anything.
I know where she's at. She's in a fucking motel room somewhere with some fucking weirdo fucking motherfucker trying to sell me with a little bit of crack cocaine. I know how it works. Somewhere pulled up in a fucking motel
What's your opinion? Is someone out there somewhere that she's been rescued, that she's in DCS custody, but they no longer think she's chilling with us on this plane? I know the recent update said, look, here, but there, but everywhere is closed. Man, that just means that y'all know something. Some ain't just chilling in the woods waiting on us, or chilling in the back of the house waiting on us. So, y'all looking for bad news. I'll tell you what I do. I put out data, we'll help each other. If it's bad news, it's bad news. I'm gonna keep looking in these other areas. Maybe good news. Maybe something right down the middle, checking nothing right. It's just where we need to be, man. Still wanna know. Still wanna hear. All you in the comments, and I'll get back to you. For real. Wanna know in the comments what you think. Not like theories of what happened, or this or that. Just right here, right now, at this moment. What you think? And people got it nice and safe and sound and stay ahead of the game. And things are no longer on this plane. I want to know what you think. You see you matter, and your mind is powerful. With the right tools, you can dive deeper into these subjects, this dark news, and these cases. You dig deeper and deeper with future projects on subjects that we're thinking about. I will read each and every comment left on this content. And not only love the killer live to do this here and hear from y'all. I'll check back, see what y'all dropping, and we'll get it right. Clock in. Chill out. Love y'all.
Imagine someone taking your daughter hostage. Your beautiful daughter that you just got back, and they're playing games with your fucking head.
And you do. Killer wanna help them all while draining himself. Motherfucker, I'm your teacher for the day. I appreciate y'all coming. We're starting right here. Dude, when somebody shows you data, but everything keeps going towards the same thing. What Candace doing tonight? What Don and Candace drinking? What Jody Sue doing? What Fred saying? Well, y'all was all in that holler. Is this shit fucking true? Get back with Pulu. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about it. And that's how I do things. I got my notes. Y'all get y'all notes. Leave any comments that y'all have underneath the dissection of this video. And we'll gather it all. And the way I work it is get the data assignment. We're going to go live. We're going to go over this same video. And we're going to discuss everything in its entirety. I've been locked up for a long time working on stuff like the ciphers and codes and the long legs case and stuff like that. So whenever they show you, look at that too. Not just with mainstream from telling y'all something shit. I'm out. One time. Cool.